Is it that we are all so stressed about thinking in English to be able to speak more fluently, but so many people don't know how to think in English? So English is my second language. Now it's my dominant language. I'm running 2 businesses using English. I've traveled to 39 countries. The only way I was able to speak English this naturally, fluently and confidently, think in English every single day, was because I focused on what I teach now to all my students in our community, which is that thinking in English needs training. So if you're constantly spending your time watching videos, passively looking at lists of words, trying to memorize them, what you're doing is you're trying to study English, trying to understand more things about English, instead of what we focus on in my community, which is looking at examples, trying to read them, listen to them, watch videos where people use them, then spend more time reviewing vocabulary that my students already know, instead of constantly looking for the next word, the next expression, the next idiom, is what many people do, thinking that learning the next idiom is going to get them confident. Too many struggling English students miss the 2 middle parts, the actual learning part of my 4-step process, and they immediately want to go from watching movies into into having conversations without any sort of strategies, just randomly speaking, and then wonder why they can't improve. So instead, my students have extra classes that help them really train their mouth, their brain, their memory, their entire being, so they can actually use more expressions, express themselves with a wider range of vocabulary, so the next time they walk into a conversation and they need to improvise and need to have a conversation without thinking, it's actually going to be easier for them. The same thing when you're driving to work on your first day. You're going to have to constantly look at the map or follow what the GPS is telling you. But then after a few months, everything is going to be automatic. What struggling English students focus on is more information, more vocabulary, more theory, more grammar. What confident English communicators focus on is more automaticity through regular practice, consistency, and focus. And if you want to finally say goodbye to all your fears and stop learning English with so much frustration, so you can walk into a conversation with comfort, joy, and actually connect with people, improve your life, make sure you message me the word fluency, and I'll send you all the details about how our community can help you with that.